Yo, let's go and welcome to the video. I'm sure you've heard by now that engineering is going to be an almost mandatory profession for us, Moonkins in Wrath of the Lich King, and mining isn't really going to help us too much at all. So Scotty J put out a video a couple weeks ago on how we can level up our engineering to 405 to be able to get our glove enchant and our nitro boost enchant for our boots. After watching his video, I went out and tried to test it to make sure that it was going to work. And here's what happened. So my engineering was only level 355 when I came out to the spot that he shows. So scavenging the mobs, I got a lot of fails. So I would really recommend getting to 375 in TBC if you haven't already as part of your Wrath prep, because getting multiple failed attempts in a row feels bad and it's just slowing you down. The mobs are level 70 and 71. If you are 375 engineering, then the level 70s will be yellow, meaning you won't get fails. And then once you get to 380, the level 71s will become yellow and you won't get fails on scavenging those anymore. So after farming here for just 1 hour, this is what I was able to get. For selling all of the gray trash loot, I got 85 raw gold, and that's also vendoring the BOE greens, which I got like 6 or 8 BOE greens. And I leveled my engineering from 355 up to 392 and got 4 of the frost steel tubes, and was also left with 38 handfuls of the cobalt bolts. So I went back for another 15 or 20 minutes, got some more of the volatile blasting triggers, and got up to 395. And at that point I had 6 of the frost steel tubes and crafted my 6 diamond cut refractor scopes to get to 401. I did go back a third and fourth time and I wasn't lucky and got 0 frost steel tubes in about an hour and a half of grinding, and it was only on the mobs that you can get the tubes from. I wasn't pulling big packs and killing just everything in the area. But as you can see, I have handfuls of the handful of cobalt bolts and some extra triggers ready to get up to 405, 410 even, if you watch his video and see how to do that with these mats after getting a couple more tubes. And while scavenging, I did get the schematic for Jeeves. Can't craft it till 450, but having Jeeves in your bags is going to be a huge quality of life while you're running around at level 80. So I definitely recommend checking out that video. I'll have it here at the end of this one, so you can just click right on it and learn how to do this farm. And one more thing, the Zap Throttle mode extractor that he talks about in the video is just a quick quest in Zangarmarsh, and since I'm Horde, the quest giver is in Zabragen, and it takes you over to the Deadmire to collect a couple of scraps. You go back, turn it in, then you'll need the delicate Arcanite converter, which you can buy from a vendor in Winterspring. Arcanite bars are only going for 7 gold on the server I'm on, Mankrik, and the Ironweb Spider Silk is pretty easy to farm in Silithus, or just buy one of these off the auction house as well. Then once you have your delicate Arcanite converter, you only need a couple handfuls of Fel Iron bolts, some Primal Life, and 2 Fel Iron casings, and you're good to go.